early, and then we're starting to look towards bonfire side. They've got a lot, small clump there.
I guess we'll live here, bonfire side.
There's a few in our own backyard.
Their backyard.
Group A, what are you seeing? I see you getting a lot of influence quick. Are they fighting you there? Anyone on A?
There's dragon back here.
We're on A.
Dragon.
There's 8 on A.
Okay, so they're probably abandoning A then. That's okay, we'll take it and we'll smack into B here in a second.
I'm gonna drop a sacred on you.
On B, we've got the presence on point. We want to look towards bonfire. They're kind of chilling between us.
I have ice shower here.
They're chilling between us and their rampart.
We can go to B.
So we want to get those blunderbusses in that back line. We see Baja Blast, we see Uji, Miss Bougie. Want you guys looking for those names.
I'm helping build influence and keeping them.
We're starting to see a small clump right on point on Bwaka and Tenzin, so let's get a grip ball in and spike that.
You guys are back at B right now. To B from A.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great little wipe there. Unclump.
I'm with you, Alpha.
Yeah, let's hang out here first because there's a lot.
And okay, we have a big rotation. So I want everyone but our point groups moving up into their back line. Looks like they're going to abandon C as well to focus on B here. That's if I'm not mistaken.
I'm in their back line right now.
I'm with you.
Yeah, so let's keep
Paranoid is
10 on
healer.
C. Let's keep groups.
I got bonfire.
Let's just keep groups 7 and 8 on C. Everyone else can head to B.
Bug here, you got healers there.
If they get more than one group on C, let me know. Okay. So let's keep.
I'm right behind you, Bug.
Let's keep 6 to 9 on C then. If they're just gonna keep rotating that.
Clear the roadside here, roadside. They're a little bit overextended.
So they got a little clump looking towards bonfire side of B.
Gravel on point. I have a gravel on there. Try to point.
It's bonfire side of B. We want to start getting our melee groups in there.
Got a lot of players behind B, between War Camp and B.
Yeah, so 6 o'clock on point.
Let's just keep clearing up.
Now moving towards
kind
kind of 8 or 9 o'clock on point. Big spike right on point right now. War Pigs, Time Bandit, Tenzin in, Mr. Lee.
Just keep building.
Yeah. I'm around circle.
Try to kill Moose.
That's okay. They're taking C. They've okay, C, get ready for that rotation to come in. If you are still alive on B, you are focusing on slowing that rotation down, trying to get ice storms, everything in the forest in between.
Put an ice shower on their side of road.
Pop them out of these potions.
Gobbler.
You got a big rotate about to hit you on C. Everyone groups 1 through 5 should still be on B, trying to spike that right on left of point. Time Bandit, Richard Hawk. Great wipe. C, play for your lives. Don't need to be aggressively on point right now. Try to hold them there as long as we can. We should be wiping these guys on B. We've got numbers here. Let's get on point on B.
I see you, Bug. I shower on top.
Good. Keep that point presence on B. C. Stalling, playing for your lives. If you're respawning on C groups, head for the forest, trying to cut those rotations. That's probably going to come into us on B in a second here.
I grab.
Bonfire side.
Back of point now on Tenzin and Time Bandit. Let's see a nice little wipe of these two guys. Their last little bit of point presence on B right now.
You need to step point, like
Mr. Lee, Bwaka, right at center of point.
Respawn now.
Perfect. I showered.
So they've rotated back into B. It looks like they might be giving up C because they've just had a big rotate off there with a lot of influence. But let's take that. Good. If you are on siege, then come and lend support to C right now.
Yeah, we take C here.
Fair point.
You're on B. Play for your lives.
Look at rotation.
Don't let them get through that forest.
Stop all rotation.
Yeah, we take
And
C,
that's C.
Okay,
All
go
right, we're gonna do a
Rampart.
hard
Rampart
reset
here.
here.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you are on B, die.
Rampart side.
Straight up, if you are on B right now,
Yeah.
die. If you are on C, let
Respawns
them
now.
rotate. We are all respawning at C in 5 seconds.
We kill this guy. Perfect.
Respawns
3,
are coming in.
2, 1. That's okay. Everyone respawning at
This is
C,
good for us.
heading
We have
into
C
B
and C
from there.
Response B is literally hell for them to hold.
So remember, groups 1 and
Play in
2,
and out
you're
of
splitting
point.
that point left and right. Group 6, you're filling the
Oh, yeah,
gaps.
there's a lot.
They're
I think
heavy
they just
opposite
wiped us.
bonfire B.
Hang out here.
All right, so that's
Yeah.
opposite bonfire and fort
There's
side of
something
B
very
is where
hard
they
to
got a
know.
lot of presence right now. So if you are not a point team, that's where you want to be killing people right now.
We're just taking off switch.
3 back line. I grab on there.
Right at the back of point,
Big
opposite
shot.
bonfire side.
I showered too. I showered.
I'm on backside of point.
We're looking at the ramparts on bonfire side. They got a big clump of casters. We want to move through those guys, get a good wipe, and then we can move on point.
Yeah, they have a gag.
We should
gag
still
team.
only have point teams on point.
10 seconds.
That's still 15 people. That's groups 1, 2, and 6 on point. Everybody else
Where are they?
trying to get that wipe on bonfire side now.
Trying to locate.
Right on Malgoose. There's a big little clump right there. Number Ducky. Wipe those guys out.
The mages over on our far right side. I'm on Malaya now. She's on point.
Keep talking.
Front side of
Alright, you're
closest.
Yeah.
Only 3 on
Their
point.
side.
Yeah, it's bonfire here.
I got mages all over me now.
Yeah, this is where their healers are. My well.
Nice
On
little wipe
Lopez.
behind
He's
point.
one
Now
shot.
we're looking towards bonfire. We got
Yeah.
Paranoid Thief,
I
Evil
shot.
Kitty, some of their healers caught in a grab well here.
Yeah, this
Careful
Look
on
for that
you.
big spike.
Nice.
spiking.
Good skulls, unclump, unclump. Don't let them counter us.
Yeah, they're good.
Another grab well right on Dylan Pharma, order tied.
Get off,
Ricky
bro.
the Sanchez. And now we can start looking toward point. Point group should all be spread out on point right now.
There.
Main army looking for that little wipe right behind point before you guys move on with us. We're looking at Warwick, Tektronics, Dylan Pharma.
Big clump here on me. On far side still.
Not chasing stairs so far.
Unclump on point.
Harassing out here, so I'd rather get him out safely.
Yep.
We've got our presence here. Let them clump up first.
Miss Bougie, I'm on Miss Bougie.
Right there, Warwick,
Point.
Dirty Sanchez, back right of point. Cynics, War Pigs, Mr. Lee. I want to see these names going down.
Derek too.
20 seconds.
They're back.
Good skulls, unclump, stay on point, keep that influence going up.
Spawns are getting longer for them. Keep playing this
12 seconds on
influence game.
respawn.
I grabbed
Can no
one, I grabbed
respawn.
one.
Maybe we'll switch hands here.
Respawns, go ahead and respawn at War Camp. They've got no presence on our road. We can
Bonfire
safely
side
get to them
right
from
now.
War Camp, and it's a
We
little
gotta
bit
stop it.
shorter.
They're spawning right now, I think.
Yeah, I just respawned.
They're all respawned already. Yeah, they're on their side of point. Their side of point here.
Respawns in 10.
Where you at, Alpha?
I'm in their back line. I'm
Alright, we're
running
looking
like
back at point right now on Milaya, on Once a Moose,
see you straight.
Wally, Cinderate, War Pigs, Time Bandit. Big clump back of point.
Opposite bonfire. Back line.
Grab one, huh?
I see you straight. Yeah. I'm
Right of point now, Cinder 08, War Pigs. Moving towards bonfire side where we got
Howard here.
Brady Bonsington, Sir Richard Hawk.
Yeah.
We gotta support all of backline right now. Let's help that out.
Alright, we're gonna try and split them a little bit. I want groups 1 through 6 respawning at A.
Path come toward you.
That is
I'm still alive.
right from fort. Groups, 1 through 5 at A. Groups 6 through 9 respawning at
I'm in towards
C.
their back line right now.
Our backline right now.
We're trying to pinch them a little bit here, hit both of their back
We need
lines.
to wipe them as much as we can.
Respawns are up now.
The GAC team is here now.
getting ganged on each time I go right side. I'm gonna wrap from left.
Why are they so far
Point
up?
teams,
Like,
get on point. They don't have a lot of presence here, so let's
they're
force them to react to
far,
us.
Like,
Big clump
why are
back
they
at point.
fighting
Evil
so
Kitty,
far?
Sir Richard Hawks, Mr. Crowley. That's Mr. Lee. I want you
will
locked
do.
in this clump.
Oh,
Good, got those last couple skulls and unclump, unclump.
People are like,
Good, left of point now. Papa
far
Kaiser.
side, more far side. Malaya here.
One to Moose. Brady Boslington. Looking for that next clump. If I can get groups 7 and 8 moving into enemy backline right now, they got a fair bit of guys free casting. We want more pressure there. Back to point right now on Once Moose, Brady Boslington, Evil Kitty.
Back line right now.
5 seconds.
Ooh, yeah. My grab back line.
Keeping the same respawns. That's 1 through 5 at A, 6 through 9 at C.
Ice shower too. Going.
no. It's late.
Yeah.
Remember to buy those haste potions, buy those cleansing potions on point. It will get you back to the point faster. Point teams, remember your focus is on getting that influence pressure, dancing on and off the point as much as you can. That's group 1 on the left, group 2 on the right, group 6 spreading as needed.
Figure that.
Do not clump. They got a little clump at the back of point now on Migyaki on Tektronics. Dylan Farmadi, let's see some damage down.
I'm on bonfire side right now.
Unclump.
I'm just killing DPS. I've been slaying dealers, but that's not the problem right now.
Once a Moose, Papa Kaiser, Kaylee, back of point.
15.
Good, we got a couple skulls out of that. We need to see all of them next time.
Like their mages and stuff.
5 seconds.
Yeah.
We want those bless groups and groups 7 and 8 moving through
The shower
fort
on
side
top
of
of you.
point,
Great.
and bonfire side of point is where they've got a lot of casters right now.
Come on. Guys, we got push.
Right behind point in their backline, order tide, 10s and in. We gotta keep those guys locked in. When you see that clump locked in, get your ice on it, get your gravwell on it. Our side of, right side of point right now on Mr. Lee. Mila Petrova moving
Side
towards
point,
back of
yeah,
point.
Bonfire side point.
Good, we're starting to get that little bit of influence pressure, so start
Yeah,
looking
I'm
for the
gonna play
clumps on
around
point
that.
now, keeping all of our tank groups here on point.
A little bit.
I'm on our own backline right now.
Left side of point, Cinder. Mila Petrova, healing on point. Don't let her get away with that. Good. Good, just
Alright,
keep
let's
this influence,
go
keep
back.
dancing
Grab
on
the
and off
lion.
point, wait for them to clump.
Back.
Yeah, dude. Oh.
Left side of point, once a
Side
moose,
point.
counter spike that. Mr. Lee, Wally, get our damage right on those guys. Get the skulls back.
Go.
Yo, that was
Good shit,
Oh,
unclump,
grab.
keep dancing on point.
Nice.
That's exactly what we want. We're forcing them to clump on point and we're wiping them over and over again. Keep that influence ticking up, keep dancing. If you're in groups 7 and 3, so those bruisers are groups, you can start looking to dance around point a little bit more.
these guys got the wrong focus.
That's where the
Yeah,
juicy
hard
spikes are
tunnel.
going to be as they start to get a little bit more desperate. Blunderbuss continue playing in their backline.
Bust, deep
20 seconds.
So on point.
That's a respawn wave.
Grab
You can get in
grab
there. Backline
ult.
right now. Cut off the rotation.
Yeah,
Back of point right now on TL Destroyer, Time Bandit, Ricky.
Good shit.
Convert those to
Building.
skulls. Shrive, Evil
Here,
Kitty.
here. Back. Their side of point.
Oh, I see it.
Great wipe.
Nice.
I want all the heavies on point right now. Dancing around that
Backside
point, don't
back-
clump.
I'm gonna throw a grab.
We're still building the influence with that wipe, which is good. They're either going to abandon this point or they're going to get desperate right now.
Respawns coming in right now.
20 seconds.
Our respawns are coming.
I'm ice walling.
Yeah, we wiped those. We wiped
Dancing around point. Don't be in big clumps like that.
I'm my life right now. I might go down here. I'm on their backside point.
Come on, just jump, just jump.
Dancing
Everyone
around,
just
dancing
jump.
around. Get that last little bit. Big clump right on the other side of point right now. Order Tide, Malgoose, Brady Boslington, Tektronics.
We need another.
Get that counter spike.
We got that very close, but
Yeah, shot caller.
Backup point, Tektronics, Mr. Crowley, Sir Richard Hawk, Corlock.
We're getting another good fight here. We still got a lot of influence. We didn't lose any.
Left of point, Brady Boslington, War Pigs, Elk Meat.
On fire side.
Great skulls left
Very
of point.
good spike there.
We yellow shit.
Keep dancing around the point. Do not clump yet. They're starting to get desperate and throw bodies at this. They know we've had consistent pressure on it for the last little bit now.
5-second respawn.
Backup point now. Hayhoff, Dylan Farmer, Ricky the Sanchez.
On fire
on
side.
this bougie.
Remember, get your haste, get to point ASAP when you respawn. There should be a respawn wave coming in from fort right now.
30 seconds on respawns.
I'm just getting back to point if someone else can make some calls for me.
Big respawns coming from.
They're
All
all
those funds,
flooding
all
from
those
point right now from the
on the
respawns.
back of B.
A little bit more brought down the point and we cap it.
On fire side.
On fire side, once a moose, Brady Boslington, Hayhoff. Let's see these names go down.
5 seconds on
Good
respawn.
Good wipe, good wipe.
Set a point now. Mengyaki, TLC Destroyer, Divine, Papa Kaiser. Don't let Papa Kaiser get away with that.
Point. Just
Sitting his ice there, good.
dude.
Jump to point.
Everyone on.
Everyone on, good. All right.
Got it.
So,
Shit.
Everyone.
groups 1, 2, and 3, you are gate C, B, and A respectively. Groups 7 through 9, you're gonna start on gate C.
Power keg. Maybe
20
one.
seconds on respawn.
Groups 3 through 5, you are going around to E gate first.
Meeting of C.
Make sure you're getting those powder kegs, especially if you're a tanky boy, you can sit and place that safely.
Yeah, we'll put
Hey,
a
all mages, make sure you're
Respawn's up.
focusing the left over warhorns.
jumping down.
If there's any.
Yeah, if there are any warhorns left, there should be 2 inside.
Alright,
We
let's
want
go
those
take out
down
their back
ASAP.
gates then. If they're gonna DM in their front gates, just take out their back gates.
Alright.
Take their back gates.
Get those kegs on C gate. We got lots of bodies. I need to see the kegs.
After we break the back gates, we can even head to A gate and help break that. 'Cause they're all gonna funnel back.
Whoever
to the right
has
side.
they gotta.
Go left side.
Yeah,
Good job on D gate, E gate. If you are still getting your gate, or if you are have your gate down, do not go in yet. Wait.
Yeah,
Shop
it's down.
right here.
Look how much they just funneled through. We can go A.
We're gonna.
I want to keep point groups on their point. Everyone else who's at the front should be at C gate right now. Oh, they just got A back up. Get C down, get those kegs on A, get it back down. We got 10 minutes, we got time.
Yeah.
Get these gates down. Give us the freedom.
They're heavy backside. Heavy back.
Just fight them at gates at backside. Don't go in yet. Just keep them locked in those gates. Keep your ice on them. All that good shit.
Push up now. They see you guys are pushing
One more
up.
warhorn here. Give their back.
I need more kegs on C. This gate's not going down without kegs. They're repairing it too much. Alright, we're gonna wait for A to go back down here in a second.
Want me to kill that guy?
So A, kegs get A back down, and then we're gonna quick rotate over to A. We need that gate to go down first.
They've got about 10 stacked up on blue gate.
Ran away.
Okay, C is going down, so I want everyone to make sure you've got a cleansing potion ready,
That's my well. Go inside, go inside.
and everyone has an oak flesh or a
Die now.
gemstone dust ready. Do not go in yet. Hold. And 3, 2, 1. I want everyone going in together, popping those cleansing pots so you get through that
Cake.
wall at the gate. You should be able to get through there on a cleansing pot.
Respawns in 30.
7 through 9 right now. On their backwoods, trying to get some camps on those respawns. If you were at A or B gate and you see an opportunity to just walk right in as a point team and put some pressure on point, do so. If you are a mage, a fire staff mage, your goal is to get up on the ramparts where you can free cast. Same with our AoE healers.
10 seconds.
Respawns respawning at
Respawns
C.
now. If you can get the respawns. 3, 2, 1.
They're pushing out of Seagate.
Oh, they're just spawning here. They just spawned.
Hey.
Backwood.
So kill this little group right at the gate here and then push back in.
30 on respawn.
Big clump just inside C gate. Ricky DeSanchez, Brady Boslington.
I'm hasting to right back from like I'm about to go to the D gate.
Probably.
How are you guys looking up and backwoods 7 through 9?
15 on respawns.
Anyone 7 through 9, how are backwoods looking?
We don't really have control.
5.
Respawns in 4.
Yep.
Respawns coming now.
Okay, so I want us all to hold just outside the gate.
45 seconds on respawns.
Hold outside the gate. That goes for backwoods and frontwoods right now. Focus on not letting them get repairs. Someone's trying to repair A right now. Or C right now, sorry.
Man, grab me and back me. These kids are losing.
Run.
So everyone except the point groups should be at C in the front right now.
They're wasting a lot of time. We gotta like.
Now I want everyone to have that cleansing pot ready. We're gonna look for a good little wipe here on C. Right now, Brady Boslington, these guys that just overextended here.
5 on respawn.
5 on respawn.
Alright, cleansing pots ready in 3, 2, 1. We got our respawn wave, cleansing pots, and head in.
All the repair parts on A. There's no way.
I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm in A. It's open.
Good.
It's wide open.
If you are A or B, try to get presence on point, force them to come away from C gate right now.
You can get in, get on a shop side.
Stop
We have 3
fighting
seconds
on
on
doors
response.
and move past them.
Move past the doors. The doors are a death trap. They can funnel you there. We want to get through the doors where we can spread out.
If you're ranged, you need to push in too. Stop staying outside the door. Don't let Baka and fucking Stoka just chase you down. Push in.
B gate is free right now.
If you are getting stuck on
reset.
A and C gates, go to back gates.
Everyone respawn B if you are front gates. Back gates respawn at A and go around. Everyone else respawn at B. Cleansing pot and haste pot straight into point. We don't have a lot of time before they react to this, so get in now.
40 seconds on respawn.
Good, we're getting in B. That's good. Point groups, start establishing our presence on point. 3 through 5, now start going through A gate, if you're not already in.
I broke their shop.
7-11.
Point groups, right now we are just, our goal as point groups is to
But that's
keep
just me.
them keeping bodies on point and not at the gates.
Have control in backwood.
So you're getting on point, you're surviving, you're dancing on and off.
Respawning.
40 seconds on respawns.
I'm not another comms. I can't even switch. We can get more mages back. That'd be nice. We also could control the shops.
As of now,
I can,
B gate is
like,
still
under
clear.
a little bit.
We're gonna get inside and we're gonna have everyone rotate into their backwoods.
And no one's controlling the backwood. Like they have like they're just living. There's too many reds in the backwood.
Right on E gate. Oh, we got wiped instead there.
Respawn in 10. There's Seagate's pulling back.
Alright, let's change things up. Let's have our musket groups, that's 5 and 9, as well as groups 3 and 4, going around the back. 1, 2, and 3, you guys keep your gate assignments. 7, 8, we're gonna try and head through B right now. They're not defending B very well. Let's take that chance to get on point. So that's 7 and 8 on B. Muskets and the other two groups heading around back. Looking for D gates at the back. Don't get caught fighting these like 3 people who came out front. Get through B gate, get on point. Left side of point on Pie Gobbler, War Pigs. See, we need to be in there to capitalize on that. Right at the back of point, Evil Kitty, Kaylee, Wally, Tenzinin.
10.
Getting BM, bro. These kids are so bad, man.
Yeah, dude.
They're burning so many abilities on me, it's insane.
He spawns now.
Okay, we're gonna try this push for one more respawn wave.
Fucking farming their whole roster, bro. Fuck.
One last
I'm in their
try.
backwood, like, can't be living
Trash
here.
fucking green,
Yeah, we should have 4 groups in there backwood right now. We should have all of our blunderbuss and groups 7 and 8 should all be in their backwoods right now.
35
going
on
through
respawn.
those
They're
back
coor-
gates at Gili D.
They're
Do
coordinating
not
the bombs.
funnel that B gate. Take your cleansing pots and walk through that shit.
They're coordinating wipes to line up with right timers, so watch out for it.
Okay, on respawn, all point groups are gonna go through B. Everybody else is going back, so that's gonna be 7, 8, and 9 going through D gate. 3, 4, and 5 going through E gate. You guys do not care about point right now. You want to get the wipes in their backwood and then move in. That's just the point groups going in the front right now.
Almost there.
If you are not a point group, if you are not groups 1, 2, or 6, you should not be going through B gates. I see a lot of people who are definitely not groups 1, 2, and 6 going through B gate. You guys should all be going around to the back gates. We need control of their backwood. We need a quick wipe before we can all dive this point.
Backwood. I'm in backwood with like
15.
We got one last respawn. Well, maybe 2 more respawns. Respawn's coming up now. That's 1, 2, and 6 going in through the front. Everyone else going to back gates into backwood through
1,
D
3, and
gates.
6, let's hold and let them get to the back before we push in.
Left of point, we've got Milaya, Pie Gobbler, a bunch of their casters in ice right now.
Respawns in 20.
Okay, that is going to be your last respawn wave, so get big groups back of point. Wally, Alchemy, Evil Kitty, Ricky Sanchez. Let's see those wipes. We did it outside, we can do it in here.
Seconds.
Alright, we just saw the last respawn wave come in.
Almost time.
Try, guys.
We do all the
They got more control.
games.
And they just wiped a bunch of us. That looks like that's it. GG, guys.
Too bad.
GG, guys.
GG.
everyone.
Good work, guys. Very
GG,
good.
Sanguine. That was a very good work. Good attempt.
We
Thanks for
definitely
coming
need
out,
to clean
everyone.
up. We definitely need to clean up that fort attack.
Try, guys.
When I'm calling out gate assignments, I'm calling them out for a reason. If like I saw a bunch of the blunderbuss groups coming right in that B gate when they're supposed to be going through to the backwoods. You know, I'm calling those out for a reason. I want to see people try to stick to their assignments. Other than that, the spikes were looking a lot cleaner than we've seen.
I got farmed in fourth, bro.
Yeah, we got farmed in fort a little bit. You're right there, JP.
I mean, that was a damn close 4 though.
Yeah, it was good. Point game
That was decent.
fun.
I'm not mad about that. I would like to. We need to clean up that fort attack though. It wasn't clean. People were going through the wrong gate. Our rotations were to gates were probably a little bit slow on my end. So we
Make sure
need
you
to
get
clean that
scoreboard
fort
at all.
attack up a little bit. But
Everybody? Mine's completely bugged.
the spike execution and the disengage all looked good. The positioning and I mean we did do a lot of rotating outside, but overall the fighting was good. We
Did
just
very
cleaned
good
that
at all,
fort
but
offense
still,
up a
just
little
wanted to
bit.
see.
We had a good break in from the rear, but we just didn't have enough pressure back there.
Yeah, and that's one of the things we struggle with is keeping them focused on more than one point, for more than 2 things at a time. We need to establish that presence,
Okay,
and we
yeah,
weren't
I see.
able to do it. That being said, I've talked too much. I want to hear other people talk. How do people feel? I'm open to any feedback.
I thought that was really fun.
I don't know,
I
fun.
I think everything was good. It just if we clean up the fort attack, it'd be fucking gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So-
something that a lot of us haven't done yet, so or don't have much experience with.
Yeah.
Yeah, the big thing that Ratioed has been learning from our attacks in fort
I don't have
is
too many
people
chances
getting
for
stuck on
for
A and
those just getting
C
stuck.
gates. And you're better
Try to
off
move
if there's a
some
big
harder
cluster
than
there to just go around
not
and go
popping
through
gun
back
spots
gates.
enough.
Yeah.
And then you can
There's
clear them out
hella
going from back to
grab wall.
forward.
We were like in the thick of it.
And you can
Yeah.
like sandwich them
We
with your
did just need a little
respawns.
bit extra support. in
And
the
that's
back
kind of what I was
getting,
trying to
'cause we
call
had-
out at the end there.
We were able to push in
Um,
multiple times.
I don't know how to get a lot of.
We
Yeah.
had like a 10-man.
Cap their respawns as they pop in, dropping your ice, grab wells, all that.
Yeah.
A gag team would just like run
and that
towards
buys you
them,
a
they
full
know
minute
we're
trying to cap.
hitting their healer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was,
So
that was the goal.
Yeah, I
that
switched. I
unfortunately
tossed
we
on
didn't
great
manage to
execute towards the
execute.
end because I was
The
like,
first
there's
group
that
had
here,
seen
exactly where like literally grabbed,
There's only
pushed
like
in,
5 or
and just
6
got damage down, but that's
inside the fort.
There's only
like
4.
2 of us back there.
Yeah,
The first
There's-
few
Yeah,
points,
there's-
though, we were doing good
Thank you.
damage. We got good spikes there.
Yeah, we had to regather ourselves a little bit on B point, but once
think I ran out of time.
once we got the presence and the pressure, we maintained it really well. We had that one time we got wiped, and we should have capped a bit sooner, but other than that, it was a good, very good point offense. Yeah, we'll clean up that forward attack.
Yeah, I'd also recommend for capping like a final point. A lot of people were backing up on our road, and you really don't want to do that because you can get gate camped pretty easily by just backing up. You'd much rather go around and then go to their side of road and fight there.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was a good war, guys. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks guys. Appreciate
Yeah, that was
the
good.
feedback and everyone coming out to help.
Yeah, I was in y'all's the group com with y'all. Y'all was like screaming all over the place. I was just like taking point with y'all, so y'all were very active with it. That's
Yeah, 10-man comms we don't usually do because they get really hectic. As a 5-man, you need really nice comms.
Yeah, the reason we're doing the 10-man comms is because one thing we've noticed is sometimes our mage groups not following up well on our bruiser groups or our bruiser setup. So we wanted to make sure that the mages were hearing the callouts of what the bruisers were doing.
I think you could have a potential too for point teams to switch into a call once you get into fort, because trying to line up 1, 2, and 6 to push simultaneously is very difficult.
Yeah, that's a possibility. Is some switching
at least
up
a
the.
thought,
Yeah, switching up once we get to the fort isn't a bad idea.
Otherwise, you just end up calling out main comms and it clutters that up.
Yeah, and
oh, go ahead.
oh, I was just gonna say for the mages following up bruisers. I mean, for most of our groups, we do 2 melees, 2 mages, and that way each group is self-sufficient, and you can have your own comms. And because I'm sure the group that was with us was very overwhelmed. I feel a little bad because, yeah, we comm a lot. It's very hectic.